So welcome to another episode of Mukbang Monday. I'm Carter.
Keisha.
Maya.
Okay, and don't you guys forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell beside the subscription button so you can get all the notifications, share, comment, criticize, whatever you want to do. So we back this time with a bit of a twist on the Mukbang Monday. We want to do a movie review combined with it because we just left the movie theater. That was deep. That was a deep sigh. So we just left the movie theater, and we're gonna give you guys our opinion on the movie as we enjoy our dinner. And we got some Mo's today. Welcome to Mo's. It's Mo's Monday. I don't know if they do it in every state, but they do it here. So the movie that we just got done watching was Uncut Gems. Whew. Hold on, let me get my burrito ready, cause. All right, so spoilers. We're gonna be telling some of the movie, so I know it's still relatively new. If you haven't seen it yet, you can stop now.
You can go ahead and continue to watch the video if you haven't seen the movie yet, because we're going to save you your $6 to $14 depending on how much your ticket is.
All right, so anybody want to kick it off? What? I'm talking about the movie. Well, you want to tell them what you're eating? What you got from Mo's, your selection?
Just an earmuff.
Earmuffs?
Yeah, it's a bowl. I just added chipotle. I got half and half meat with cilantro, with a little shredded cheese and pico. And I'm going to top it off with queso, because I like that queso.
Let me see some of that for my chips, though. Because I like the queso, too. I got a Joey bag of donuts, which is one of the burritos. I got it on a regular tortilla. Half steak, half chicken, lettuce, cheese, corn salsa, and rice. I think that's it. And, of course, chip salsa, that kind of stuff.
I just got a home wrecker steak.
Let's dive right in here.
So,
we really got to talk about this movie?
We really got to talk about this movie. First of all, hold on. The anticipation for this movie from us, because we've seen a lot of movies this year, and they've been showing the preview for this movie for the last at least 2 months, maybe 3. But the anticipation was through the roof for us because not often do you get to see Adam Sandler play in a movie that's not designed to be a comedy. Yeah. It wasn't Kevin Garnett's acting debut, because he's had some small cameo roles, but it was his first time playing a major supporting role. And we all know Lakeith Stanfield, who also played a major supporting role, is in his movie as well. And I was excited for that because I like to see him in the TV series Atlanta. And pretty much everything else he acts in. So, you want to kick it off with how the movie started?
It started in the inside of a gym. They traveled through the inside of a gym, which then took you to the inside of a person, which ended up in being Adam Sandler. Anyway, we're gonna skip all the small talk. Adam Sandler is a jeweler who got a bit of a mix-up with money, debt, gambling. For one, to me, I'm gonna just say the opening was not a catcher for me. It was not one of those, boom, I have to wait to see what's happening next. It also started in a diamond mine. I guess someone got hurt, which was the discovery of the gem in which the movie was created around.
That part was confusing.
I kind of got it, which would make you see or understand in a way, because it's still unclear because dude got hurt, right? He got hurt, and they
His
showed
leg
his
got
leg,
hurt.
and then the other two guys
His
went
leg got
in,
broke.
which leads me to believe that dude didn't necessarily get hurt by working. I think the
was a
guys
distraction
did
or
that.
something.
That's what I was gonna say. They didn't make
Yeah.
it clear that
Right.
they didn't make it clear whether it was a distraction or if he literally got hurt, because they came in with the movie and he was already just. I mean, it was like a panic type situation, and with them being in the middle of Ethiopia, they weren't speaking English, so we don't, and there was no subtitles, so we don't know what was being said or the severity of the situation. All I know is that somebody's leg was broken, and two other guys ran back inside of the empty mine because everybody else was in a frantic situation on the outside. So it can kind of seem like it was. It can kind of seem like it was a distraction, but then again, it may not have been. Maybe he really got hurt, so we don't know. What was your impressions of the opening scene?
I think there was a distraction. Because once they saw everybody's attention on the guy, they snuck out to go to the mine. And another thing was his leg had blood on it, but it didn't have like a cut or anything like that.
Oh no,
was
he
just-
had a bone sticking out.
Right.
Oh, I must have missed that part.
Yeah, he had a bone sticking out. That's what they was pouring water on.
Oh, I thought they were just pouring water on his leg. Okay,
Nah,
so
that thing was broke to the white meat.
so. But let's continue.
Okay, so from that scene, it gets into more about Adam Sandler. So apparently, Adam Sandler is a jeweler who also has money problems with gambling, and the guys that went back into the mine found what they call a black opal, which is worth thousands of dollars per carat. He said, right?
Yeah.
$3,000 per carat, and it was like 600 carats in there, so it was estimated to be over $1 million. And Adam Sandler bought it from them for $1,000. We come to find out.
100,000.
I mean 100,000. I'm sorry, I said 1,000. $100,000, which he borrowed from his family member. I don't know if it was his cousin, uncle, brother.
I think he was an in-law.
I don't know. He said we family.
But when they was sitting at dinner, Dad was like, he married, I think.
Yo, we gonna try to keep this movie as chronologically in order as we can, but it was a lot going on. Like, it was 2 or 3 situations that were they were all running congruently, and I honestly don't know. Like, it went from him being at the doctor getting his colon checked to him going to his store, his jewelry store, and there was a rapper in there, Whitley Keith Stanfield, who was checking out some pieces, and I mean it was a lot, man. The storyline to me was kind of dragging. I can see the premise, but I mean, I don't know if it was supposed to be like action filled or what, but the most action that we were getting out of it was Adam Sandler's character getting beat up.
And towards the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the end of the
yeah.
movie, the last 10 minutes maybe, that was the most action in the movie. So I say this, if you're at the movie theaters and you happen to look inside towards the last 10 minutes, that's the most exciting part of the movie. Honestly, the most exciting part.
It was loud. They were talking loud for no reason. Right? It was... Adam Sandler is a married man with kids. He was having an affair with the girl that works at his job. She's promiscuous. The wife is... It like the movie didn't make sense. Like, I can't even really go into depth about the movie because it lost me a lot. They had music playing to create suspense that wasn't needed.
Yeah, it was a lot of random songs just thrown in.
I'm gonna say the overall point that I got from it is because I'm looking confused because I am confused. It started out. Excuse me. He got the jewels. He got the $100,000 from his cousin. His cousin is like a loan shark. I wouldn't necessarily say mafia style, but I would say mafia style. Adam Sandler had a few people coming for him on his head for money, which the same money that he flipped from his cousin at least 4 to 5 times. He bet on basketball games. He did an auction for the opal. Like they said before, we found out that Arnold, which is the cousin, the power.
Brother.
Yeah.
We found out that was his cousin. It just really didn't make sense. That's just I can't.
Man, listen.
Back to my food.
I tried, fam. I almost went to sleep. I mean, I don't know what the I don't know what the point of the movie was supposed to be, but other than to show that he had gambling problems, because that was the central
theme of the movie.
The central problem with him. Like every time he got into trouble, it was because of a gambling situation that he had. He gambled on the opal being worth. He gambled on the opal being worth $1.8 million or something like that, and they valued it at the auction. They valued it at less than $225,000. $225,000. So that was a gamble. He gambled on basketball games a lot. I mean, sports in general. He gambled on sports a lot. Usually with money that was not even his. I don't know. It was ruining his relationship with his wife. His children were starting to pick up on his habits. I mean, it was like it was all over the place, man. It was all over the place. So, I mean, and in the end, when he finally sold the opal to KG, who he felt like it had some kind of connection with him that made him play basketball better. And they took the money that he sold it for and bet on the basketball game that Kevin Garnett was playing in, and it paid off big. It paid off $1.2 million or something, like $1.3 million, however much it was. But as soon as he won, the dude who was supposed to be his cousin's muscle turned around and shot him in the face and killed him. So it was like he did all that losing to win to die. So,
oh yeah, in the movie, center was 2012. Just in case you're wondering, why is KG playing in a finals game? It was 2012.
it was a lot going on, man.
I would say this: if you close your eyes for a quick second, open it back up, you're gonna miss a whole part of the movie because it wasn't together, but it just jumped from place to place to place. One moment he's at the house with his soon-to-be ex-wife and the kids, and then the next moment he's back walking the streets of New York, or he's back in his building, or he's back at his apartment. It was just moving. It was
all in all. I know it got a 8.1 on IMDb. I know it got like a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes, but this might have been like, other than cinematic value with the lighting and the camera work and all that stuff, this might have been like the second worst movie I saw this year, next to Black Christmas. Black Christmas was...
Yeah, I don't think anybody can outdo Black Christmas.
Listen, I'm telling y'all, that was the first time I really like booed the movie screen, like, out loud. I've seen some bad movies. I've never wanted to like throw something at the movie screen until I went to go see Black Christmas. Final impression for me, that's a no. If you haven't seen it already, just wait till it come out on Fire Stick or somewhere where you can watch it for free. I'm not excited. What about y'all? Final impressions?
Kudos to Adam Sandler for
Yeah, I'd say kudos to him.
for broadening his horizons.
Kudos to him for taking that chance, but
he went a lot into his Jewish background in the movie. I applaud him for that. Life in the Big Apple. I applaud him for that. Lakeith, I love his role in the movie because I thought he was the villain the whole time. I don't know what his role really was.
really.
Arnold, he was power, but he was weak.
Because he got killed too.
The wife, don't really know about her. The girl, I'm still trying to find out if she ran off with the money that Adam Sandler had won. Overall impression, it was not a good movie to me. That's just that. If I had to go from a scale of 1 out of 10, I might give it like a 4. Because I just...
If you ever want to see The Weeknd on the big screen, because he was part of the movie as well, you want to see him perform a little bit, and get into a little fight or whatever. Other than that, the last 10 minutes of the movie, I don't know, man. We just not having the best luck when it comes to watching movies.
But Bad Boys better not let us down. Or Grudge.
Yeah, we're supposed to be going to see The Grudge. Check that out.
Those are only 2 movies that I got that I'm looking forward to. I hope. But, yeah.
This don't even got my energy up, fam. I almost went to sleep in there.
I think I nodded out for a quick moment.
Man.
I was on my phone a little bit.
And then I heard a loud clap.
I'm not even ecstatic about this.
That made me want to go to IG to see if Adam Sandler would say something. Because I need to know what his mindset was. Maybe because it's so long, it was like 2 hours or something. So maybe if...
It really could have been condensed to like an hour and a half.
It really just could have been.
I don't know, because it left, to me, it felt like it was a to be continued moment. Because everybody else is still living their lives, right? While he's laying on the floor bleeding out. They're showing everybody who has something to do in his life moving on. Because Arnold was killed. And the people who was running from, who was trying to collect the dough for Arnold, killed Arnold, And it's just, I feel like it's a to be continued moment there, but I feel as though if they're going to do that, I don't even know anymore.
They don't need to continue thinking about that movie. Go ahead and just...
Netflix. Like the other bad Adam Sandler movies.
A scale from 1 to 10.
-6.
A scale from 1 to 10.
Probably a 2 because I saw The Weeknd perform a little bit.
I'm going to give it a 4 because I seen what they were trying to do, but it just didn't work. So.
Add all those numbers up, you get a 0. All right. So, next movie is going to be...
we don't know.
Well, we're going to try to make it The Grudge.
Right.
The new one. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a remake of the original or if it's supposed to be like the next part. I don't know. We're going to find out. We'll get y'all the review. And hopefully it has us with more energy than this because that really sucked the energy out of me. But until then, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the button, share, comment, criticize, whatever. If you got some ideas on how we can make the show better or whatever, just hit us up. I've been Carter.
I'm Maya.
Keisha.
Peace.